Hi guys, in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to use the new add-ons feature. So you might have noticed this pop up in your dashboard. I'll explain how to use it in this session. So you can either configure your add-ons at a store level, which means the configurations will apply to all your products, or you can configure it individually on products while setting up. I'm going to show you how to do it at an individual level first. So I have this product that I've set up. It's a simple product. It's a box of chocolates and it can be customized by the customer. So how do I set up the product so that the customer has some options to choose from? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you in the back end of this product and show you how to use the add-ons feature to add some customization. My dashboard, I can head into the product. And if I scroll down, I'll come across this little section which says add-ons. And it says manage add-on fields for this product. The first add-on that I'm going to add for this product is a heading. So from the type, I'm going to use the drop-down menu to select heading. And this is going to say add-on features. You can add in a description as well. So customize your box. What I'm going to do now is save my product and show you what that looks like. So if I head over to my product now, I now have this heading which says add-on features, customize your box. All right, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to allow customers to add in a logo so that we can print their branding on the box should they choose to. So I'm going to go back into my product and down to the add-on section, and I'm going to add in another field, and that is going to say file upload. And over here, it's going to say upload your logo, which will be printed on the box. All right, you can add in a description and any other adjustable pricing. So do I want to adjust the price if I am printing their logo? Yes, let's add in a fee of $5 for them to be able to print their logo. And what I'm going to do after adding that in is I'm going to scroll down and save my product. So what does that look like? Now we can see on the product page, we have our heading and there's an option for customers to choose a file and upload it. And that will be at an extra cost of $5 should they choose that option. So that's how you add in an upload option. The second one that I'm going to do is I am going to give customers the option of choosing nut-free, dairy-free, or sugar-free for their chocolates. So if I go back to my dashboard, I'm going to go back to the add-ons section and I'm going to add a field. And this time I'm going to choose the type as a checkbox. All right. And I'm going to call that dietary requirements. And the label, I want it to stay as a label. You can add in a description as well. And we're going to give them some options over here. So nut-free. Do we want to charge extra for that nut-free option? So if we make the chocolate nut-free, it's $2 extra. Or we can add in another option and make the chocolates dairy-free, which will be a flat fee of $5. They can also have it sugar-free, which will cost nothing extra. So once we have those, we can go down again and save our product. So now you can see I have my heading, the file upload option, as well as these additional options. So $2 extra because I want it nut-free, and that updates my total to $17. So again, you can customize this in any way that you'd like. I'll use the checkbox to give you another example, a customization for packaging. All right, so in addition to dietary requirements, they can choose their own packaging for this box. So I'm going to go back to the add-ons feature and I'm going to add in a checkbox again. and I'm going to call it packaging, and it's going to have a label. My first option is going to be standard packaging, which is the general one that we show in the photo, and that's going to be a $0 cost. They then get the option of it in customized box with gift wrapping. All right, and that's going to be an extra charge of $5. Or they can get a gift wrapped box with a card, and I'm going to charge $7 for that. So after adding those in, I'm going to scroll down and save my product again. If I head back to my product page, you can now see that I have the option for packaging as well. So I can choose a nut-free box, and I want it to be gift wrapped with a card, and you can see that's added to my total. So the next example I'm going to give you is using the add-ons feature to customize a delivery date. So if I head back over here, I'm going to go to the add-ons feature. And what I want is my customer to be able to write in what date they want to pick up their purchase. So what I'm going to write in here is delivery date. And it has no adjustable price because it's a question. You can add in a description if you like, and you can limit the length. But in this case, I'm going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to save my product. Back to my product now, you can see that there is now a box where customers can type in their delivery date. So they can select a few options and then write in what date they would like their item to be sent off. All right, I'm going to be using this as well for a custom message that you can put on the box. If we come back to our product and head back to the add-on section, we can add in another long text response, and this one's going to say custom message for your box. And again, that's going to have a variable price to it because it's going to cost us to print on the box. So we're going to say $5, and we're going to scroll down and save the product. If I come back to my product, I can now see that there is an option for customers to add in a message on their box. And if you type in a message, it automatically updates the total price and adds $5 to it. So those are a few ways that you can add in. You can use the add-ons feature. I will use the multiple choice option now. So I'll give you an example of using the multiple choice option. Coming back to our product in the add-ons section, I'm now going to choose multiple choice, and it's going to be a drop-down. And I'm going to use this as a delivery date as well, or delivery day, let's say. You can add in a description and a required field if you like. Okay, so let's just add in a description over here. This is the day you would like us to drop off your parcel. We deliver twice a week. All right, so you can add some options over here. So I'm going to say Thursday 3 p.m. is one of the days that I deliver. And then I also deliver on a Saturday at 12 p.m. And that's at no extra charge. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to save my product. So what that looks like now is I now have a drop-down option which shows delivery day, and a customer can choose between Thursday 3 p.m. or Saturday 12 p.m. So those are just a few examples of the ways in which you can use the add-on feature. You can also use it for variable products, so it will still act in the same manner. You can configure your add-ons at a store level. I'll show you an example. This is one that I created earlier. So in this instance, I only want it to apply to products in the category of cakes and bakes, and you can customize the product category. And these are my options. So I have dietary requirements and the date required. So for all products under the cakes and bakes categories, this will automatically pop up as an add-on option. I would recommend setting it up at an individual product level to avoid any errors though.